What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rich Take Profit, and I'm back at y'all with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be speaking about just being you and what that truly means as a day trader. Okay? When you get in this game, you're going to need other people. You're going to need other people to help you with a strategy, help you understand what market structure is, help you understand what strategy it is that you could use to take advantage of the market. But when it's time to implement the strategy, when it's time to believe in the strategy, when it's time to have the self-confidence and the self-conviction to execute every trade at the highest level, you have to separate and you have to become one with yourself, because you're going to be the only one that's going to take it to the next level. Before we get into this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel where I help psychology. I always say this part wrong. I don't know why I always say this part wrong, y'all. I help traders with their psychology when it comes to day trading in the markets, because the psychology is what is required for you to even be consistent, to even make money, right? To make money, you need the mental space to accept the moves that you make. And to be able to consistently do it is where everybody falls off the wagon. The mind is what allows you to stay in rhythm with who you are as a person, so that way it can translate over into being a trader, right? And if you don't fix these things about yourself, your trading will forever be flawed. So I'm here to guide everybody on their journey when it comes to mastering the mind, getting the right mindset to be a flower in these markets, to be able to capitalize on opportunities over and over and over again without wrecking yourself out. So if you like this type of content, subscribe to the channel. We are almost at 600 subs. I'm pretty sure by the time this video drops, we already hit that goal. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support that y'all have been showing me this year in 2025. I started off this year with only 70 subs, so to be at 600 is a lot for me. I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful. But without further ado, I'm hop straight into this video. This is raw. I have no notes on it. This is just some things that I've been experiencing on my journey, so I thought I would share them with you guys. So, if you don't know already, I'm still in the mentorship group, and I trade with other like-minded individuals. Right, link below in the description. It comes with course material, it comes with webinars, it comes with calls every single day with the team, Monday through Sunday. So if you want something like that and you want to grow your network and you want to find other traders that you can actually like find and learn from and literally get to the next level and find these little inner circles, it starts here and it starts there, link below in the description. But yes, so what I'm saying, I'm in a group with a lot of individuals. We all trade together. We all share our ideas on the markets. And I've reached a point in my journey to where I've gained a lot from people that I trade in the same session with, right? And one thing I want to stress to you guys is, once you get to that point of knowing what your strategy is, even if you're in a group or if you're in a mentorship, whatever, their job is to help you understand market structure, help you see what the market is doing, right? It's your job to take that information and create your own interpretation of the market, right? As long as it aligns with market structure, as long as it makes sense, right? You can take a strategy from anyone else that you've learned from and build upon it. And I want everybody to have that. I want this video to be strictly about that. Once you know how to trade, once you know what system works for you, once you've done the data, once you've done the back testing, once you've done everything you need to know this strategy can yield me profits on a consistent basis, I want you by yourself to take on that journey and allow those results to speak for you. Because if you are in a group and you start to have your own individual ideas, if you allow anyone around you to influence you to go against your bias, if you're not mentally strong enough to listen and stick to your bias, stick to your entry, stick to your exit, regardless of what other people are doing, you won't be able to have the self-confidence in yourself and the self-trust and the conviction to stay in the trade, manage it very well, and not take unnecessary losses. So I wanted to make this video because for me personally, I love my team. I love everybody I trade with. I wouldn't be where I am today without making those investments that I've made. That same investment that I'm telling y'all to make, I've made that investment times 50, right? To be in this space where I always have avenues. I always have people to talk to. I always have people to help me with my journey. Help me see some things that maybe they've experienced and that they can give to me. And guess what? I'm giving it to y'all, right? It's okay to have a community and a group. What I don't want you guys to do is be heavily dependent. I found myself being heavily dependent on somebody else's bias to make sure mine was correct. When in reality, I've had biases that were correct and they've had biases that were incorrect, and I've made moves off of them and I've taken losses, and I'm not saying the whole team, but just there's others in the group and we all have the same ideas. They're similar. We use the same structure, but our timing may be different. Anything. There's so many variables. We're all human beings. What my goal here is to tell you that always prioritize what you've learned and always prioritize what you know over what someone else may know. Now, if there's a situation where you can improve and there's results that are not yielding you any success, then be open to that criticism. Be open to learning more. But if you have a system that you know is true, but you just haven't given it the full confidence, it's because you haven't gave it time to yourself to actually go through it by yourself to know, no, this is what I know. This is what it is that I like to trade. These confluences give me the peace of mind to go ahead and execute over and over and over again. And I want you guys to repeat that to yourselves and repeat that process with what you see in the markets before you return to the group. So now when you return to the group, you can share your biases, you can share your ideas, but it won't necessarily influence you because you've built the self-trust, you've built the confidence with your system, with how you see the market, and you can apply it to any other situations. Then from there, you can learn how to maybe take more advantage of opportunities, right? And I always speak on short-term and long-term biases here because that's a lot of where the biases get misconstrued. A lot of people may be bullish, but it's really short-term. They might just want to see the previous day get ran. And when they see the previous day high get ran, you might be the person that was waiting for the previous day high to get ran so that way you can catch the fall move. But some people want to take the move to the previous day high. You understand? So you always want to know where you are in the market. Has liquidity been swept yet? Yes or no? And based off of that, you can have your bias. If you're bullish, know that you're bullish right now, short term. But don't think the whole day is going to be bullish because somebody else may have said it. They're saying it because of X, Y, Z. So you really got to be paying attention to market structure and know where you are at all times in the market. Okay. And that's really like the main basis of what I'm trying to get here today. Make sure that you believe in your system, believe in what you see in the market, because when you press that button, that person that influenced you is not responsible for that action. You're responsible. You're responsible for every trade you take, every win, every loss. You're responsible for your journal. You're responsible for your playbook. You're responsible for your business. Since when do you let someone else control your business temporarily? Since when do you let someone else's mind come into your world and tell you how to run your business, how to conduct your business? So don't let them do it with trading. And I'm not saying they're doing it intentionally. I'm saying you're allowing them to influence your mind. So strengthen your mind for one and do the work required so that way your strength is not in ignorance. It's in what you know. It's in experience. It's in confidence. It's in, what's the word I'm looking for? Competence. There it is. Because competence leads to confidence. If you see that your strategy is working over and over and over again, you're confident to go and share your ideas with confidence. Okay. So this is really for traders that may be in communities, may be in groups that you guys trade together. It's just for those people that have a little bit of struggle, a little bit of hardship of having the chart work to themselves, spending time with the markets by themselves. I know it's so easy and you can get comfortable being around other people because, you know, if you trade with this person, if y'all lose together. If y'all win together. But you'll never be able to be on a certain level as a trader that you need to be in order to truly provide consistently, because you're always going to be relying on somebody else. And that is not a leader. Okay. Traders are leaders by default. I truly believe every person that wants to trade wants to be a leader. So you have to embody that spirit as you're along on your journey, and y'all will see a ton of progress. All right. So I'm currently in that stage where I've been to myself. I haven't really been in a group as much. I still show up to do. I show up to the calls when we back test, when we get ready for the new week. But I'm just flexing that muscle of just being to myself and understanding what I want to see in the market, what I want to see, and just strengthening my bias. But I wouldn't even know where to begin if it wasn't from our group. And so yeah, shout out to FBA, shout out to my new team at HMT, shout out Marcus. All right, doing crazy things over there too, but we're really more private on that side. We got to cook up some more for the people we have in there. I don't run the group or nothing. I would be a nice little co-leader. Hey Marcus, hey, if you seeing this, bro, you might have to work something out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind just being there helping the new traders get to a point where they can profit in the market. So yeah, he's doing something really cool over there, and I just been there taking in some gems myself and just adding it. You know, we're gonna cook up a lot in 2026. I guarantee that. But that's it for this video. I don't want to go too long. I just wanted you guys to understand how important it is to know yourself and apply that to your business, apply that to trading, and allow yourself to grow by yourself. People are there. People that I've invested into got me to people like Marcus, got me to other individuals that are genuine and just want to learn. It didn't start until I made the first initial investment. So if you guys, like I said, if you guys want to make a nice initial investment to your career when it comes to trading, link down below in the description. It is very helpful. I can't stress it enough. You're only gonna pay attention as much as you pay, and it's weekly, so you guys can always tap in, tap out. I don't recommend it, but be smart. Get some game. I've done it. I've joined groups, dig up some game, exit. Some groups were good, and I stayed. You know, so just try it out. You know, 1 week won't hurt you nothing. You see all the content, do as much as you can, and yeah, if y'all need any assistance on that, y'all can hit me up on Instagram. But yeah, it's your boy Rich Say Profit signing out with another video. Keep God first, keep grinding and growing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.